Well, we did. So technically, we lost because what they're saying is the Representation of the People's Act 1983 does not allow for any other person to be on the ticket, meaning as a respondent, other than the returning officer or a candidate, right? So where I included the Royal Mail because they were crooked and we got evidence of that, where I included the Chief Constable because we've got evidence of that. By the way, in a trial, I'll be re-bringing all of that up because you are allowed to show that, right? That's the bit that they don't understand. They ain't on a ticket, but they can still the election can still be overturned in its entirety if the judges believe, hang on a minute, did you hide that you didn't deliver the leaflets and you did it on purpose? That is interference with an election. And even though Mr. Moore may not have won, he would have come closer or over the mark to get his deposit back. So therefore you have interfered because there's two metrics now in an election: who you return as an MP and the 5% to get your deposit back, right? It was so crooked, it was obvious. And again, I just want to make sure. Now, what they've done, this is what people won't understand. It's legal strategy, right? By the justices in the High Court saying we can't have anyone else as a respondent because it's not in representation of the People's Act with the statute. That's technically wrong. I've already proved that. But, right, this is the killer. It means that the representation of the People's Act of 1983 is incompatible with the European Convention on Human Rights, right? Because it, in effect, puts a stay on anyone being prosecuted for under freedom of election. It allows corruption in elections and goes against the whole standard of the European Convention on Human Rights.